Harden and Dort, Eric Gordon and Chris Paul, and down the lane. Gallinari wide open. Out of the head. It's a physical game. Gallinari, excellent three-point shooter, and Covington was late. Gilgeous-Alexander step back, and
well, keep in mind that the two victories against this Houston Rocket team by the Thunder, a three-point shot that time, another one. Posting him up doesn't work. You got to kind of get him on the move, dump it down to him, and then use his height to an advantage.
Harden post up Gallinari inside, but he couldn't finish. There's Adams, and that's what Donovan would. Rebounding team in the NBA, and you can take advantage if you can play size. And Harden is open with a couple. Hey, Gilgeous-Alexander with the floater, and House coming right back. That's off a made basket.
Yeah.
School, freshman year, Quebec, then Jacksonville, Orlando, Ontario, Arizona State, G League, and playoffs now. Yeah, the legend of Lou Dort is building as Chris Paul and PJ Tucker. But those were like two diesel trucks working on each other. As Schroder right off the bench.
Up to kind of deter that pass from being a straight line pass inside.
Jeff Green, he has been magnificent.
About finding a home and a comfort spot. Jeff Green right here with the Rockets.
Gilgeous-Alexander laying it up and in. Jeff Green. Jeff Green. And that toss back to Harden. He's not going to miss those.
What? Harden open for a three at the top of the key.
Yeah, Harden's already got 13. Look at Baisley attacking and finishing inside. You see how hard Dort and Tucker banging and bumping. Harden down the lane. Oh, what a finish. Chris Paul probing. And Schroder the open three. Perfect.
That he has right now.
Schroder wanted that reload three. Shot clock at 2. Baisley down the lane.
Very enlightening and insightful.
Robert Covington opens with the 3.
The wingspan you talked about right there. Activity by Eric Gordon, able to pluck it away.
Oh, Schroder. He went the look.
In game 1. So now he came back and had another great game in game 3.
Schroder. And you're still trailing by 4. And Schroder, he has been
help on Alexander as he's falling away from the rim.
And Gordon attacking inside. Oh, Harden, quick, strength, delivery, and Covington the beneficiary. Midway through the second quarter, incredibly high-level game 4. Gilgeous-Alexander with,
which allows the scoring margin between them and their opponent to widen.
Eric Gordon flipping it up and in.
And not on that one.
Got picked. Ferguson took it from him. And Chris Paul flipping it up and in. There's the former teammates, Paul and Harden. Harden went for the reach. Harden with the take. Harden with a breakout and finish. Guard the Houston Rockets. As Covington opens with the 3, Bob Fitzgerald, Jim Jackson at the line a little bit better.
Yeah, but you saw more of that right there in the second quarter.
Right at the iron. Chris Paul, Lou Dort, Danilo Gallinari, Gilgeous-Alexander, and Steven Adams.
Didn't really have to think about it.
They dared Dort to shoot another 3, made his first 2, and how about Adams just tipping that?
He was open, but fortunately, that big body of Adams is right inside to tap it in.
James Harden lasering in a 3 and guarding him from 3. He was 0 for 6 in game 3. I mean, Dort is 2 for 6 on threes, and how about 4 triples already?
Eric Gordon came in struggling, but now he's knocking in shots.
There you go. Chris Paul down the lane. Oh.
You know, he's on the Rockets.
Harden rattling in the 3. Houston's biggest lead at 6.
Great start to the third quarter for the Rockets.
Oh, Gordon hanging and finishing.
But, you know, make it tougher for this Houston Rockets team to put the ball through the net.
Gordon step back, and how about 3?
Get it to him on the move, and when he's underneath the basket, he can just lay it up. Hence, that was a turnover.
Well, make that as we update that graphic. Plus 30 from the three-point line tonight for the Rockets. 7 of 7 as Chris Paul finally ends the skip. Covington inside. That draw and kick. 8 for 8 are the Rockets. 34% as a team during the year. They make up for it in volume. And Chris Paul answers right back. 8 for 8 in the quarter from 3. Jeff Green, beautiful delivery from Harden. OKC's looking up. 15 is a problem. SGA getting his own miss.
For Harden to kind of backdoor it down, even though he's the younger player, he may be the stronger player, especially his lower body. And speaking of lower body, Chris Paul gets his legs right there in that rhythm jump shot.
Again, off a made basket, a run. Oklahoma City started 7 of 12 on threes. They're 0 for their last 12. Baisley ends that streak.
All in. It was a Saturday, Sunday as Harden kicks it out to the corner.
PJ Tucker, when he hits 2.
The Thunder right before halftime.
And that's when Harden was sitting. And Noel batting that back out. Chris Paul flipping it up and in. The field goal and the foul.
Of Chris Paul, along with Adam Silver and Michelle Roberts.
Well, the Rockets led by 15. It's down to 4 as Noel got step back 3 is flat. Chris Paul with the rebound. 3 seconds to work with. At 1, Schroder to end the quarter. Good!
Back and forth.
For us, it's going to be defense because if we can get some stops, we can get out in transition and use our speed. So it starts
by 4. Now you got an opportunity in the fourth quarter on the bookend to close it out and win this quarter. That's one thing you're going to have.
He's just playing off the ball this possession as Covington hits that 3. Now, 21 made threes. The 3 of 18 on threes since that point in the game.
And
they now trail the whole game. That's amazing. Gallinari deep 2. And so here comes OKC.
Shooting over the top or getting to the basket.
Well, Lou Dort has Harden 8 of 21 from the field as Daniel House gets an incredible beginning to the half from three-point land. And Harden, to your point, getting to the rim.
Well, get to the easy. I'm going to say it's easy, but you were able to get a 2 inside. But then, conversely, on the opposite end of the court, you allow
Lou Dort, who's been tasked with guarding him all night, and Harden right to the rim. And Houston's got the lead again.
To catch and shoot. A lost possession right there for the Rockets.
Chris Paul gets around Harden all the way to the rim. CP3 puts the Thunder back up. Green down the lane, flipping it up in response. This one off. Chris Paul, mid-range jumper. Finding Gallinari. On open Gilgeous-Alexander, corner 3 is off iron. He made that in game 3. Gallinari with a steal on the outlet. Schroder spinning, driving, flipping, good! For 23 on threes from the Rock.
Was able to get 2-point conversions to kind of stay within, have a chance to close out this fourth quarter with the W.
Harden hitting a 3, and this 4% free thrower, and he rims the first one in. Now, if you miss the first one short, do you feel better on the second one? They'll get it into Daniel House. He thought about that 3. Jeff Green will launch the 3, rim that out, and Schroder will let it go out. He's just going to hold on to it and still hold on to it, and then fouled with 1.3.
Well, it's interesting, too.
Some intriguing series in the Western Conference. So how about OKC? They even things at 2 apiece. That 3 thrown in at the end will actually go to replay to make sure it counts.